I think we've managed to get her. Hello, Angela.
Hiya.
How you doing, man? Sorry to...
So do you still maintain that you did things proper?
You look, I just say, you look absolutely nothing like Peter Andre. So I'm really confused. I've no idea. This is the last time I take any messages from Diane Abbott about whose show to go on. I've had a really rough day, to be honest with you. And
well, you know, the lawyers came out and said they didn't tell you to do that, and this is what all this kerfuffle's about. I mean, Angela, were you telling the truth or were you telling little porkies?
Well, look, as a proud woman from a working class background, I just want to say that I am very humbled by the position that I got myself into. It was a proud moment in my life, and I'm very pleased with how well I did and how hard I had to work to get to where I got to.
But you didn't. But with respect, you didn't work that hard. You took money out of the family trust in order to buy a holiday home in Brighton. That makes John Prescott look like Mother Teresa of Calcutta.
Right, well, I'm not across the details of quite how it happened. I did get some advice from. I'm not going to say who it was.
Yeah, but Angela, the detail was son gets payout for medical negligence. You get holiday home in 5-star accommodation.
I don't think it's quite as cut and dried.
Isn't it?
That perfectly. No, it is not.
Why?
But, you know, I'm happy to talk about, you know, all of the wonderful, like I did in my resignation letter to Okea, about all the wonderful things that I achieved in government. I'm happy to talk about that, but I think you need to leave my family out of it. I think you need to leave my son out of it.
Well, you didn't, did you? You didn't, Angela, did you?
You lifted the family court rule to give. Listen. Can I tell you something? You are the Philip Schofield of the Left Party. Try a sob story in order to mitigate your wrongdoing.
The ultimate hypocrite. Here we go again.
No. That is not. To be honest, I was thinking about maybe coming out as non-binary after all of this. But
will it work for Jimmy Cranky? What about Dave Lammy? What about Dave Lammy taking your gig? What do you think about that?
I have to say I'm quite pleased that he's got a positive project, because he had an absolutely terrible time trying to grow a cervix for Eddie Izzard, and it was an absolute disaster. So he's getting his teeth into something that I think he needs to be occupied all the time, does our David, because he just ends up going all over the place, and you know he can make a bit of a fool of himself.
He likes double helpings.
I want to ask this question. So there's something called the chicken run. Nigel Farage, who's got his conference today, is polling ahead in your Ashton-under-Lyne constituency. We've all noticed that Labour have a competitive chance in Brighton and Hove. Is what you're doing really just trying to do the chicken run in order to get a safe Labour seat?
I don't know what a chicken run movie.
It's when you leg it to another seat because you're going to lose the last one. You leg it down to Brighton. I mean, why did you go to Brighton? What's so good about Brighton? It sort of went past it a bit about 20 years ago. I
mean, listen, loads of my mates are in Brighton. It's got a fantastic club scene, as you know. Do a bit of DJing. It's got a lovely, inclusive atmosphere. It's a city of sanctuary.
Yeah, but the beach is pebbles. It's not sand.
Doesn't matter. It does not matter. It is about the people. It is about the.
What, Zoe Ball
lives there. Our Ivor lives there. He's trying to stay out of the public eye at the moment, but he lives in Brighton, and it's nice to see him occasionally when he's not posting things on X.
So what next for Angela Rayner? Will it be the nightclub DJing? Will it be? I mean, property development seems like an obvious career.
Fashion.
The mint green bivouac.
Yeah, bivouacs.
I had a bit of a word with Beth Rigby, and I said to her, you know, is there any chance, because she's got her own show, and I said, you know, is there any chance of getting me in as an extra presenter on erectile dysfunction? And she said, you know, maybe we could get you in.
You're not left-wing enough for them, are you? You're not really left-wing enough for for that long.
I am left-wing through and through.
Not really.
I have to say, watching Sky News covering your departure was like watching the BBC on Brexit Day. It was like a funeral. They were devastated.
I did shout at the telly because I've had a few tins at that point, and I said, I am not dead. I mean, it's very nice what they're saying, and it's right that they mention as many times as possible that I am from a working class.
No, you're not, are you?
I am actually from.
You put an accent on. You don't speak like that, really.
No,
I was told. I'm sorry. I was told that you actually went to Cheltenham Ladies College.
Yeah.
That is very dangerous misinformation that you're peddling there. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so sick of all of these rumours and nonsense. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have pulled myself up by my bootstraps. I've worked hard. You heard what Orokia said in PMQs, and I sat there and I thought, thank you very much. It was very nice. I don't know about Rachel, though. I don't appreciate the smugness on her face.
Well, what's your final words for Keir Starmer then? Who's really, he didn't back you up, did he? Finally, what's your words to?
He backed me up in PMQs, and that was important. He had to do what he had to do, and I resigned. I was not sacked. I resigned. The right thing to do, and I don't.
Listen, you were clinging on. You were clinging on like the Terminator. Do you remember the end of that film? Every time the dust cleared, there it was, sort of having another go.
Yeah, that's
crawling
you.
back.
That's you. That is, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be back. So
Indeed.
Nice.
Really, I'll be at the back benches for a bit, and then I'll work with my way back towards the front. You watch.
So we'd like to thank Angela Rayner for coming on the show, and also we want to thank Intel Lady, the actor, comedian, and voice impersonator, who also I think assisted Angela today in making that appearance. Thank you so much. Well, we've had a bit of a laugh with Angela Rayner, but I think this is a serious subject and something that we need to be extremely concerned about. And I want now to go to James Sunderland, who's the